It is.
Hello. How's everybody doing out there? Welcome to High Vibes with Nina, Bailey, and myself, Jemaa. So it's been a while, Nina. We got
Yes.
through the holidays, and that's what we're getting on to move into. What is this, 2024?
4.
What are we in? Yeah, 20,
24.
yeah,
Crazy.
24.
Yes.
But yeah. So how can we make it the best year? Because we're all about just being positive, creating our own reality through all of that. So why don't you tell us what you do and who
Yes.
you are?
So I am Nina Roberti, and this is lovely being is Bailey, who is also highly intuitive. But I'm an animal communicator, intuitive, Reiki master, energy healer.
Yeah.
That sums it all
You're
up.
amazing. You're amazing. You can find animals. That's one of your specialties.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
And
And
a lot have went missing recently during the holidays because the energy is so stressful, intense, and
yeah.
as we want to hibernate, so do the animals.
Well, yeah. I
But
know.
it's not a funny thing to laugh about.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, it's pretty stressful.
It's stressful. It was a stressful, like, tail end of the month. Yeah, like, that whole
Yes,
month of December. It felt yeah, it was intense with the
yes,
animals, like, yeah, going missing or passing. Yeah, I have
yes.
friends on Kauai that, had their pets. I kept meaning to reach out, because I tried to tune in where their dog went, but on the 31st, on New Year's, Zuckerberg, that lives right across the street from him, did this extravagant fireworks, which was illegal because it was past 10 p.m. They started it right at 10, and it scared all the animals, including horses and their dog. They were prepared for something big, so they closed up everything. But the screen, they had even a cookie sheet in the screen door, and he's such a big dog. And they didn't think they had to worry about him, and he got out. He just it scared him so bad. It sounded like bombs were going off, and he
Wow.
charged through their front door and has been missing since.
Oh, he still's missing?
He's still missing. So we
Oh
haven't
my
they
God, that was like 2 weeks ago.
that was 2 weeks ago. So I just keep
Yeah.
putting prayers out, and I kept meaning to reach out and ask you. So I know this is
Yeah,
all
I'm happy to tune in. We can talk later. It's interesting. I just did a video on flower essences, the Bach flower essences,
yeah.
and things like that. The essences you can use for thunderstorms or fireworks or things like that, because
Okay.
it really does calm and settle the
Okay.
animals. I mean, I do it with Bailey, and it's amazing the difference that I can see from thunderstorms. I mean, it is like an instantaneous shift sometimes.
They had
But
given their other 2 dogs the CBD oil because they knew that their other 2 dogs freak out, but he had been okay around fireworks. So that's why they were surprised that, they hatched everything down. So that's why they were a little surprised that that he bolted. So
wow,
yeah.
wow.
So just, yeah, so we'll tune in later. I'll maybe,
Yeah, we'll
uh
tune in later and we'll
and
send
then
lots of prayers and
chat or
Reiki for
yeah,
her.
watch
Yes.
this. I'll get back to you in a little bit. But she's had other psychics tune in, and we all feel like he's still alive somewhere. So maybe
Well,
someone,
good. Good,
yeah.
good, good.
So
Yeah. Well, that's good.
yeah.
Yes, yes.
So we'll
Okay, so do you want
thank
to tell
you.
about yourself
Oh yeah, so
and
I'm an intuitive. Yes, my friend has named me the Akashic Records librarian. I can tap into the quantum space, all that is, and receive information on your personal life, what kind of blocks and cords you want to cut, and be in this now moment, in joy and peace. So yeah,
perfect.
that is.
Great.
Yeah. So that's
That's
what
a
we
good
do.
little summarization.
And yeah, so we're getting on to bring some just positive energy going into 2024. So you and I
Yes.
we were different, right? Because I was like,
Yes.
I just feel
We
so good about 2024. So I'm like, I had like a New Year's resolution. And I know people are saying that this really isn't the real New Year. It actually is in March or April, but I still, I felt like it is for me. It's like, because it has been for my whole life. So my son and I did a New Year's resolution, and several things have already come true on it. So that's how
oh,
things are manifesting. So
That is
yeah,
awesome. Do you want
universe
to
is showing.
share what's come true, or just one or something, or it's,
Um, yeah, it's
and that's okay.
personal, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see, let's see if there, yeah, it's, there was just a couple personal things, yeah.
That's okay, but that's
Like,
great though.
amazing, yeah. So,
Yeah, yeah. Like you were doing the New Year's, and I was like
yeah,
easing into it.
like,
I was taking like the
into
winter
it,
solstice and taking the clues from the bears as to going into hibernation. And I was just slowly moving into the new year just because it's, yeah, normally I'm that way, New Year's, but for some reason this year, it was just like, okay, we're just going to ease into New Year's. I mean, when the new moon was, I think was last week,
mm,
that all of a sudden felt more like a newer energy. And I was like, okay, now it's time to start to move in. But
good,
yeah, I was more easing into it. And it's amazing that what I've also found, and I think everything is moving quicker and manifesting, is that like I was just allowing things to happen. And oh my God, so many things have come to fruition. It's amazing, in that short time period. So it's whatever energy resonates with you is how, you bring what you are asking for or manifesting into this new world, into this new year,
yeah.
which is
Time,
very exciting.
vibrational space, whatever you wanna call, yeah, into the new year, and truly we are in some new energetic times, to create and manifest what we want. We are co-creating our reality,
Mhm.
and we really are. So, it's really fun when you recognize that, in your own personal life. When you put those intentions
Yes.
out there and then you see it come back, yeah, come into
Yeah, it is. And it is all about intentions. I mean,
it
what
is.
is your intention? And as long as that resonates with you and your higher self, then you are able to bring it in, however that is. If
Yeah,
you're going after it, if you're allowing it,
yeah,
if you're surrendering to it,
yeah,
if you're doing action, whatever it is, then yeah, we're
yeah,
bringing it up to that vibration into our present moment and our day. Yeah,
yeah. And
which is
that's
a great
like,
thing.
and yeah, and that exactly. And that falls in the category of, and that was on like my New Year's resolution is to, and this is what I tell clients too, with everything for a while now, like I've, um, we have to still have consistency, and self-discipline, to create. So, and clearing old traumas and all that kind of stuff as well. So working on the self, but still have, like, whatever we want to do, we have to, really love what we're doing, as well, and then but
Well,
be disciplined and consistent. So that's with my spiritual business. That's getting on in front of the camera is kind of hard, I mean, it's getting easier, but it's still like, I mean, I would see everyone, like, for 10 years. I'm like, oh, I just can't do it. Friends would be like, you got to get on and
yeah,
do the videos. I'm like,
yeah, it's a little nerve
it's
wracking.
a nerve wracking. What are we gonna talk about? I'm talking into like a little green light. And then, so
Yeah,
the
getting on
mind
camera is hard. Yeah,
consistency, daily like just whatever, it is the, like you said, where we're putting our intention, conscious attention, like intent, our attention, intention, and being conscious of it, and that energy and watch stuff really come to fruition.
yeah.
Yeah.
And however it resonates with you, because what, like you going into New Year gung ho,
Yeah.
um, like that resonated with you. Me taking it easy resonated with me, and we're both having the same results.
Yes.
So, it's like whatever it is that resonates with you, you're gonna get the same results of what you're manifesting,
Right.
and however it is that you want to do that, then just tune into your own self and see what
Right.
comes up. So yes.
And that's like
Should we
not stressing, like, yeah, go at your own pace. Feel really good in your body. Like your
Yes.
intuition will tell you uh what guidance you should
Yeah,
take.
because sometimes I think we get in our own way, because sometimes like we're so like, oh my God, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to do this, and go on and on and on. We get in our head and we're so
Yeah,
much in our own way that then you just block anything that's trying to come in or wanting to come in. And then that's when you need to go get into nature, get grounded, or
that's
go to
right.
the beach or do something, because you've got to get out of your head.
Seriously. And I'm a Virgo rising, and I'm always in my head, even though I'm
Oh, yeah.
Aquarius. And but so I'm like, oh, free nature, but then I have this Virgo rising where I'm like constantly. So if I don't and it wore on me because I didn't get out in nature from like all of December practically. I was hibernating. I actually did not want to leave the house. Like I felt like a full bear. But I finally started getting out with my middle son. He's 19 and he loves going on hikes. So we've been going out like in the last week. We're going to go again today, but it's a must. It's like part
Yeah.
of, it's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like putting
Yeah.
it in your schedule. It's not like this leisure thing. It is a must for me to clear in nature and get
Well,
ground.
and then whatever, and however that looks, maybe you take an Epsom salt bath out that clears some of the stuff, or however it is that resonates, because I think it is differently. I mean, I am the same as you. Bailey and I are in nature all the time, and
Yeah.
nature so resonates with me. It is like, I mean, I could be just stranded on top of a mountain and be perfectly content the whole rest of my life.
Me too.
As long as I get the snow and see the animals and he's with me,
Yeah.
we're good. I'm good. But it doesn't necessarily resonate with people, So I mean, I have one friend, and from their house, oh my God, the sunset is absolutely unbelievable. And he's like, that does nothing for me. And I'm like, oh my God, how and why not? But
Yeah.
he's more of like the theater and historian and reading and literature and
that is
and
great.
the symphony and all that. So that's what really gets him grounded and more, getting out of his own way. And so it just is different for everyone.
It is surfing, walking on the beach, like whatever your, go to it's the happy place. Where's your happy?
Yeah.
To
What
feel
makes you happy and what your passions are. Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Should we draw a card then to see what we need to know about walking into 2024?
That's going to be fun. So yes, we're going to pull a card, Nina and I, and we're going to ask our, the higher self in the collective, like what kind of message do we need to hear, from our higher self for our personal, growth, in our personal space and like for the collective as well. So yeah, what deck are you pulling from, Nina, today?
Oh, I'm pulling from the same deck, which I love her cards.
Okay, yes.
It's Diana Cooper, Archangel. It's just the Animal Oracle card. I just love them because they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Like, okay, and I just drew the monkey, which I love monkeys.
So beautiful.
And it's amazing though, because what it says on the card is experience all that life has to offer. And then it has Archangel Raphael, which he's all about the healing and the color green. So, I know I call upon Archangel Michael for healing, and he's all around all the time with just doing sessions and with animal work and everything. But I'll just say what the guidance is, what the monkey is, which is nice that, it's as we're walking into 2024, it's to experience all that life has to offer. And they are very heart-centered beings. They have incarnated to experience with the right side of the brain and to follow their instincts, to learn all about unconditional love, loyalty, togetherness, and trust.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I know, right? And so their guidance is to take time out to relax, have fun, and just be. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Beautiful because we are coming into a time where we have to help each other. We have to unite.
Oh, right. Yes.
We can't be in these nucleus families like we got separate. That's what I was seeing. Like when I've got this whole vision of the car. Yeah, it's like, so we have to be supportive with each other and be a community and what do you want to create in your life around that? Oh, I love that. That is
yeah.
Cool.
So it also says, enjoy your senses, love your food, smell the flowers, see beauty everywhere, touch your loved ones, and listen with loving expectations. Attune to the wonder of nature, which you and I both do. Bring in your family or community together. In this way, you really connect and understand oneness. So it's important to be aware of your voice when you talk or sing. When it is warm and harmonious, the angels can use it to create sonics that purify you and light you up. You will radiate a pool of healing around you, and this not only helps others, but attracts good into your life. So be carefree and joyous.
I love
and that is the monkey, which is amazing.
So call on that monkey medicine and energy. to help you in 2024. And I'm just gonna
Yes.
in, and to bring a little sense of humor, let's like act like monkeys too, like they have fun.
There you go. They have lots of fun,
They
and
have
they're
fun,
like,
they laugh, they
yeah,
play jokes
they're
on each other, like,
screeching
yeah.
and talking to the universe, and it
Yep,
doesn't matter who hears them.
that's right. Oh, I
But
love
I
it.
think they're talking to everyone.
Yeah,
I think their voices, they're talking to everyone in nature. They
yeah,
talk to the trees and everyone. So yes, it's great.
yeah, that's right.
Okay, so
Very
what
cool.
is it that you pulled to walk
Okay,
into
so
2020
I
as we're
just,
walking?
oh, this is beautiful. So yeah, so I'm pulling from the herbal deck because I thought, oh well, what kind of herbs do we,
Yeah.
want for 2024? What do these plants have to say to us? And so I pulled ginkgo, which is
Mm,
breakthrough. So that's
yes.
beautiful.
Great.
And so let's see what the breakthrough, that's beautiful. And the sword and the raven, like, so we're gonna all
Wow.
have some breakthrough this year. Last year was rough, okay? Like I think for a lot of us, like or most of us that are on this journey of self-healing and trying to figure this life out, it was a rough year. So, but that's why I'm so optimistic of 2024. It's like that's why this year is just going to be amazing. So I do feel like we had a breakthrough. We're This year is the year to break through the veil, the our spiritual growth, like to the next level. Okay, so let's see, 30. Are you getting any hits on that breakthrough, ginkgo?
I mean, I think I think ginkgo is great. I mean, I know just in the physical body, it's really good for like inflammation,
Yeah,
and to reduce all of that. So I know that is just from an herbal, like just that's for my human brain.
and clarity,
Um,
ginkgo is
you
for
know,
clarity, right, in the brain. Yeah, like it brings clarity, like helps with foggy brain and all that. Yeah, awesome for memory. Yeah, and inflammation. So on the physical, so very good. So let's see, the dawn of a new mind, new ideas, visionary thinking, mental clarity, resilience. Once common in North America and Europe, ginkgos were said to have disappeared from North America 7 million years ago. And from Europe 3 million years ago. They were thought to be extinct, only to be found growing in Chinese monasteries, where monks had been cultivating the trees since at least AD 1100. They are now considered to be one of the oldest living tree species in the world. I did not know that because I haven't pulled this card yet in this deck. And I didn't, yeah, wow, amazing. With fossils dating over 200 million years old. The levels were traditionally brewed as a tea, or the leaves, the leaves brewed as a tea for gastrointestinal disorders, heart problems, and cognitive issues. The fruit was applied directly on skin and fungal infections and was helpful to relieving breast tissue inflammation like mastitis. To this day, the nuts are a delicacy in East Asian cuisine and are consumed in small amounts, toasted or fried. Yum! Ginkgo has withstood millions of years of challenges, symbolizing strength, resilience, and that's what we're doing. Like we're moving into 2024 with some strength, resilience, and survival. That's right.
right?
Archetypally,
We're talking with you.
we're gonna survive.
It's all how you look at it. Like if you
Ginkgo
want to do like survival, it's like
will be fine.
okay. I
Yeah.
mean, yes. Let's
Oh, totally. Let's see, like let's
that's
see.
back AD period.
I couldn't pronounce that. Archetypally. Ar- Archetypally, Mars represents strength, courage, endurance, survival, action, primal energy, all
Hmm, those-
characteristics that ginkgo has embodied across time. Like the transmitter of high energy, Uranus ginkgo is stimulating, and because this is the book is for astrology as well. Let's see, stimulating and initiator of action and an invigorating source to the mind. So the guidance, the sword of truth held by the hand of God, rises from the clouds, signaling a moment of breakthrough. This double-edged sword is encircled by a golden crown, symbolizing the victory of transcendence. This is a long one, sorry. Usually I skip the first part and then get to just the guidance, but
Yeah, I don't think everyone needs to hear the whole thing.
but I love the history of Ginkgo, you know. So
I
both
mean, it sounds like it's all about the root chakra too. When you're talking about survival and instincts and everything, it's like about the root chakra with security, you
Yeah.
know. And I mean, you think about ginkgo though, it is, you know, it reduces inflammation in the body. And as you're saying, I think it's for dementia and for the brain and to see clarity and for eyes. So it
Yeah.
covers a lot.
And
Yeah.
resilience and strength. I mean, this is like, yes. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So if it's appeared in our spread today, which it did, you're about to experience a total breakthrough for 2024. Revolutionary change
Perfect.
in consciousness. Bring the light of dawn to the ongoing cycles of darkness within yourself or those experienced on earth. Stay dynamic and fluid and don't allow negativity to cloud your judgment.
Right. Get
That's,
into nature or
that's it.
go on the beach or go see the musical or whatever.
Totally. And retrain your negative thoughts.
Yes.
So,
Yes. Yeah. Talk
and
nicely to yourself as
yeah,
well as others.
that's right. Yes, retrain those negative thoughts to positive and
Yeah. Well, it's
be
like self-love to us and you know, it's because there is so much negativity and a lot of it is self-talk, you know, and it's like, oh, you're not good enough, or gosh, you know, can I really get on and do that video? Let me do that. I mean,
yeah.
there's a lot of that, and we need to retrain that, as you're saying, to just speak kindly to ourselves and to others and be kind to the animals and
Mhm.
yeah. And we will have a breakthrough. I mean, 2024,
Sure.
it's very exciting. I can't wait to see what unfolds and how
Yeah.
things transpire and what comes to fruition because, you know, we're all high level vibrational beings and
Mm,
it's exciting as to what is going to be coming forward,
it is.
you
It
know,
will.
and what we
I
can
feel
manifest and bring
so.
forward.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of the, you know, the hardships that we just went through is almost over. So that's why I feel like this is a breakthrough year, positive, yeah. And community, family, like with the motion
Yeah.
energy. Um this is the year to you know, collaborate if you're, you know, wanting to start a business, pursue your happiness and something that you've wanted to do, like collaborate with others. So yeah, it's important
Yes.
this
Yes.
year. Yeah.
So hopefully y'all like this, or it's just, you know, you could let us in the comments what you like, how you eased in or jumped in or just flew
Yes.
into 2024 and any suggestions for videos or chats we can do in the future would be great as well.
Yes.
And
Let us
yeah,
know. Amazing. And how can people get a hold of you if they need
yes.
um
So
more
I'm on
guidance?
social
Yeah.
media of Instagram and Facebook of Nina Roberti, and my website is ninaroberti.com. You can also before we get to Jemaa's how to get a hold of her, please if you like this video, please
Mhm.
subscribe to both of our channels, like it and share so we can just kind of shine some light on whomever may need it.
Yes.
And Jemaa, how is it? Can they get a hold of you?
We're spreading positivity.
Yes.
That's our
And light
oh,
and joy. And my little sweet baby who is
yes.
sleeping,
And he's
he
yes,
is with us.
he is just
He's just holding the space of high vibrational intentions.
he is such a light. Oh my gosh. I
Yes.
adore him. So yeah, so I'm gonna put all our information in the description below. And well, yeah, JemaaSonciré.com is my website, but I'll put all that in the description too. And I just love getting on with you, Nina. And
Yes. Nice to see you back
we're on
after a
what
few
we're gonna
weeks
talk about.
off.
Yes.
Yes. So we'll
Awesome.
see you next time.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye.